So back in January of 2017, I decided to purchase my very first weightlifting shoe. Those shoes were the Adidas Adipowers. I mainly purchased them because I wanted to improve in my Olympic weightlifting. I wanted to be more explosive. I wanted something to help with my squats. And once I got them, I instantly noticed an improvement. And now I can't imagine squatting or doing any kind of Olympic weightlifting without them. They were a great all-around shoe. The only problem that I had with them is that they hurt my feet because I found out that they ran a little narrow. At first I thought it was just something that I was going to get used to, or that the shoe would eventually break in, but it really didn't do that after 6.5, 7 months of training in them on a daily basis. So it came to a point where I just really couldn't stand it anymore, so I decided to sell them because I wasn't going to wear something that hurt me and go for either the Nike Romaleos 2 or the Reebok Legacy Lifter. After doing a little bit of research, I realized that Nike had discontinued the Nike Romaleos, and that you could only find them online for a ridiculous price. Not only that, they were very limited in size, so finding the right size that fits me was very difficult unless I wanted to go for a bright orange or a bright neon, which I was not about. So I decided to go for the Reebok Legacy Lifters. Here they are, right here, the Reebok Legacy Lifters. And I gotta say that these are some sexy ass shoes. It reminds me of a sexy stormtrooper back in Star Wars. And I can honestly say, after wearing this for a couple workouts, for me, that these are a much better shoe than the Adidas Adipowers. Oh yes, I said it, I went there. The reasons I like these shoes better are, a couple things. Basically, the first and most important thing is that these shoes are for people with wide feet, and that's exactly what I am. I did not feel any pain when training in these, even walking around them, and I didn't feel any pain. There's also a wider surface here, so I feel a lot more stable when doing any kind of snatches, clean and jerks, and squat, which is very, very important. Another thing that I like about this shoe, some people don't, is the weight of the shoe. I really like the weight of the shoe. It has a good weight. It helps me feel planted to the ground whenever I squat or whenever I just move my feet in any of the Olympic lifts. But yeah, these shoes are definitely really good shoes. Another thing I like about the shoe is the heel. The heel, apparently they say, is 22 millimeters, which is, I think, a bit higher than the Adidas. So with that little difference, I feel a lot more upright when I'm doing my squats or when I'm catching the snatch and the clean and jerk. And I know it's a little bit of difference, but I feel so much more secure with it. The one thing that, of course, I didn't like about them is the price. The price ran for about $220 after taxes when I went to the Reebok outlet store. However, if I think about it, I would say that I paid only $120 because I sold my I sold my Adidas Adipowers for $100, which is not too bad because I bought them for $130 back in January when it was on sale, so I got lucky there. So now that I have my second pair of shoes, I have something to compare to, and like I said, for me, the Reeboks are a much better shoe than the Adidas. However, you can't really go wrong with the Adidas Adipowers, the Nikes, if you can find them in your size, or the Reeboks as well. So these are the new shoes that I'm going to be training in. I'm so hyped. I look forward to every training session because these are so good to train in. But if you guys have these shoes, let me know what you think. If you like them, what you like about them, what you don't like about them. And yeah, if there's any other shoes that you recommend in the future, for my third weightlifting shoe, who knows? I mean, the next weightlifting shoe I might get, I might like that even more. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that's it. Thank you for taking the time to watch my goddamn video.